And also getting, the list grows longer as you can see, and also get control of the power-ups if they want to get back in this game.
The basics of Halo, right? They're just all going Shopify's way at the moment. And when you're making plays like Frosty is turning onto Trippy with that camo still in his hand, that kill is bigger than the sum of its parts, because now with this camo, Frosty can keep going to work here, picks up another kill, and Penguin might be next. Oh, Frosty!
Look at him popping off.
He's feeling good right now.
He is indeed. However, it has not translated to objective success just yet. Green gun in the back of the base here.
One thing to keep in mind, though, we know how efficient both these teams could be if they get an opportunity. With Shopify Rebellion, 3 dead and Royal 2, the last one alive, that bomb is slowly progressing towards the base. So, FaZe, who have been on the back foot, who have been struggling, who have been trapped, stifled, now get their chance to strike. And with 3 cores on this bomb armed, it's going to be 1-to-1 here. The first opportunity that FaZe get in this game, they make it work. The efficiency is on point.
It's after their vent. Right, sitting our vent one. They window. Low gen, one shot, guys.
Get in here. Get in here. Window. Our gen, our flag. Our flag. Half shields.
All been calmed. It's been small talk, and I think we heard it there. When we talk about FaZe, the way that they dealt with their gen players, really good comp, saying still here in gen, right? One in our heady. But make sure we kill this. I'm watching from bottom middle.
Oh! I mean, the comparisons to Pistola, you're starting to understand them. Plays like that, it's a sticky grenade across map. FaZe have lost Penguin in this situation. They're trying to wait out some nades. They're trying to get some information. They're trying to find some kills here, and Trippy's found one.
There we go. First one's on the board. 3v3 here.
Snakebite still has to deal with Frosty, though. He's rotating back in from the spawns. Wins his fight once again. But it's 2 dead either side at the moment. 35 seconds left on this game clock. Royal 2 stays alive. As does Snakebite. This is on a knife edge.
It was a staggered 3 dead, but they couldn't start the arm just yet. Here they go.
Trippy's going to start that arm. Nades are coming in. But FaZe will respond. It's 2-2 with 27 seconds left on that game clock.
Talk about, and by the way, this is the first time we're really seeing FaZe control their opponent's gen.
Stagger 2 dead.
Take a 3.
That's going to be 3. Last shot is inside the base. He's down as well. Frosty's on the wrap back in. He's last alive.
This should go.
And it looks like FaZe might be able to steal game 1 here. FaZe kind of on the precipice. FaZe have done it. FaZe will take game number 1 here in your winners quarterfinals. Rebellion 5-0 off the opening rush. Then they get the sniper. Then they get the camo. The collapse on the green spawns. And now we see the score at 9-2, 10-2. As Frosty hasn't even had to pull the trigger yet in this round of slays. Look at the info he's getting. There's one. That's going to be Lucid. Trippy, you might be next.
The total of their opponents. He's just walking in. He's walking in.
It's spooky season. Frosty says trick or treat, and he picks up a nice little no-scope to clean out the remaining players of FaZe Clan for the back of the garage. And oh, this is getting out of hand very quickly here. It looks like FaZe might have pissed off Shopify Rebellion in that game 1.
Oh boy, did they ever. Killing spree for Frosty. We gotta do it. Let's get to it. Listen with Shopify Rebellion. Shopify's a team that right away, especially with best man behind them, they will realize what's at stake. Just because they dropped game number 1, I think a lot of teams might. Ooh, boy, nice.
Wait a minute.
Snipe, so don't call the authorities just yet. We'll see what Cypher can do with the camo.
I was going to say,
all right.
I hate to correct you, and I very rarely do, but this is 2 bullets in the hands of Cycle.
Yep.
It's a very different situation to what it is most players who have played this game. That is a headshot with 1. Lucid finds a kill, but you would expect maybe a headshot with a second. He's not going to connect this time around, and it's just going to be the camo to deal with now, not that sniper rifle as well.
Man. And Shopify right back firmly. Oh,
no. Goodbye. That is sayonara, Trippy. Go for a swim, buddy. But now the shields are back, and the kills don't count. It's another body shot. There's the shot that he was looking for at the series.
They've made this late game look way too easy. Gonna go for an insta.
Oh, he'll just stick Penguin on the way down anyway. There's the double kill for Royal 2, and that might be it here. 49-35. Shopify have just got to find one more.
Just looking at that last one, and Dave Walsh is backstage smiling. He is a very happy man after what he just witnessed. There's the kill. Okay, ready for a Ryan Noob quote? I have an exclusive as we take a look here at Optic and SSG in just a moment. I have a world exclusive quote from Ryan Noob in the elevator this morning.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I said, who's your first matchup? He looks at me, he goes, Envy for top 6, and then he goes, doable, and steps out of the elevator. They're up 2-0. Snakebite not getting it just yet. Wants to prioritize top mid. He knows one behind him. Here he comes.
Does he know? Oh, he doesn't. No! I thought of all the players, goes to FaZe. Shopify still 2 dead. Flag still moving here. Lucid's running this one. 2 dead for Shopify still.
It would have to be an overextension top mid right now. Here it comes.
Flag's gonna go in. This is gonna be a clean sweep for FaZe Clan, who respond to Shopify Rebellion. Shot. Only 7 points put on the board here by FaZe. Snakebite being a nuisance. And not only finding one, but he rips Cycle as well.
Moments later, it's little mechanical plays like that that can be such different makers. Shot coming up as well here right now.
This sneaky position from Lucid. This is very Lucid. He's been saving this one for one chance. Damage, kills, all going the way of FaZe Clan once again, and they get their hands on that ball. Efficiency been really impressive. As soon as they...
24 seconds left on the game clock. They will just slay here. Maybe hold if it's convenient, but this should be their round here.
Oh! Penguin gets a haircut, gets the feathers clipped. Lucid gets one as well. He says, I'll have the matching haircut. As Frosty denies.
The mid here for FaZe, so they do need to be careful, but it all comes down to, as we said, the opening for FaZe. They've held on.
Royal 2 gets revenge. The sticky falls onto Penguin. And off the back of it, the double kill now from Royal 2, and it is a 4-kill game. You decide what way this game is going to go, and Royal 2 gets yet another camo here for Shopify Rebellion. And at 17-9,
here it comes.
The flank comes in from Royal 2. 2 no shields, 2 kills. Royal 2 with a killing spree as he goes to work. 1 kill for Shopify Rebellion to close out of game 5.
Who else? Leave it to this man on your screen. Here he comes out on the S4 push.
Snakebite, old friend, old buddy.
No.
Down to the elimination bracket you go. A wag of the finger.
Come on.
As Royal 2 dominates game 5. And Shopify Rebellion will continue their run in the winner side of the bracket.
Honestly, I didn't even know we were down by 9. I don't even look at the score, but I noticed they were just getting a lot of power weapons. And then as soon as I got 1 camo, I kind of like just blacked out almost. Like I was like, in my head, I was like, I'm gonna win this game myself, and I know exactly how to do it. So I just kept getting the camos, and yeah, I just guaranteed them out.
Safe over in the cave, over near pillars, or some other location. All of a sudden, get sniped, and you're saying, "Where's this guy coming from?" He just repositions so quick and has such a great macro view of where the opponents are gonna be at.
Yeah. Didn't even need to use a sniper there. Killing Frenzy for Renegade. What a way to start off Saturday. 10-kill lead. You might as well just say those 10 kills are pretty much from Renegade at this point.
4 slays to end this one out, and that's going to be Optic taking this game 3-0.
It all came down to time. They thought about it. Maybe we could go put this flag cap in, but it was more exciting to put the pressure on SSG in those final moments, it seems like.
Trickling towards taking a round here, Shirts.
Really trying to rely on gun skill, blunt force. At the moment, it's TSM navigating this round much the better. Talik has the sniper rifle. Luke's going to drop down, no shields. Killing Frenzy for Talik. He might be able to get one more, and does.
Here. There needs to be a plan of action, and it looks like it's going to be a control push right now. The nades come across top. Oh, but it's denied instantly by Manny.
Manny might not be done just yet. Invite the pressure on. Lucid over towards the shrooms there. Settles for a trade. But FaZe Clan have got to go here. 30 seconds is all that separates TSM from going up in the series here. 2 members of FaZe inside the enemy base. Snakebite goes down. Penguin's in massive trouble. And 2 members of TSM collapse from behind. Tonic gets a double kill and the killing spree. Time will run out. Time will dwindle down. And TSM will go up in the series here.
2 more seconds. No one's going to be able to touch this one. TSM suddenly find themselves a game away. Again, Soul Snipe is everywhere. You turn around, you look around a corner, Soul Snipe's waiting there, probably with a smile on his face with how he's playing at the moment. And FaZe Clan, no matter where they turn, no matter where they look, there is a gun set right on their heads.
Tommy, see what's combo.
Watch out,
Nice. I'm trying to watch you. They don't have snipe though. Yeah. Boy wall and Nessa. Nice. Cement weak. Nice. Try and be pillars. Pillar. They leave pillar door.
Yeah, live it. Hold on.
Do that.
Are we pushing this?
Yeah, we should kill this guy.
Yeah, watch out, guys. He did the jump. Yeah, he's gonna get off. Right here. Watch out. Watching top.
They're gonna come. They're gonna come left cut side. One shot nade. Yeah, one's an A, weak top, drop.
Camo.
And a flat. Bigger. Nice. Bigger.
Yo, he's bottom it.
Eco is...
Peek outside, doesn't like the weather. Steps back inside once more. That sniper rifle just enough of a warning sign. Penguin elsewhere has been taken care of. Traded out. Snakebite loses his face. Lucid gets his skull ripped from his neck.
Manny lets roar as well because he knows how huge that is for TSM. FaZe have maybe one last push, one last attempt of staying in this tournament. Their Halo Infinite history is on the line here, and they know full well they are on the brink of elimination. 10 more seconds here for TSM.
FaZe Clan on the ropes, desperately trying to duck in cover, trying to get the chin away from the punches, but TSM keep on swinging. Top nest, A and B in control once more, waiting patiently. FaZe Clan step in, FaZe Clan step out. They're going home, and TSM will march on.
Absolutely speechless. FaZe Clan eliminated at top 12. The historic run of Penguin and his championship Sunday is suddenly ripped away.
It's laid down by Mindfreak. Plasma grenade. Rice is going to take the individual. Rice is going to lose it. Great shots coming in from Eco. That's a killing streak for him. Last alive. He's going to be taken down by Eco as well. That is the most perfect example of a push. Mindfreak.
No
what is
way.
going on here?
No way. And now they have the insurance. They can let A go if they need to. They get the re, though.
Barco gets the kill.
Oh my word. You are witnessing something special, folks. 2:39 on the board.
Tournament life on the line here for Mindfreak. B and C are being flipped though. They have to get this kill. They get the reset
re.
onto C momentarily.
No.
C is being flipped.
So is B.
Mindfreak are fighting at the back of
Big
B.
trade.
The trade comes in. That means that it won't be captured by SSG. It's a 1v1 in and around B. He's just trying to buy time here, Barcode, for the rest of Mindfreak to get into position to contest and fight and scrap for their tournament lives here.
Oh my god, unbelievable here. Still a 2v2 in the back of B. It all comes down to this battle.
Can't step out though. They've got to keep contesting. There's 3 members of Space Station here, and Space Station will win the trade at B and will knock Mindfreak out of the tournament. Space Station survive and win the series 3-1.
Ball drop. Enemy has the ball. Ball drop. Enemy has the ball.
It's coming through. They're trying to play this one fast, Dave.
Well, look at that. That constant aggression there from Morel 2 opens up that angle for the Rockets, and Cycle has Rockets flag moving in the hands of Frosty. Flags are both out on both sides, and then Complexity also got split spawns. They got spawned over in the cave and over on the elbow. So this is a situation that they can fight for this one, rightfully so.
Good call for that one. Flag is going to be returned here. Flag now moving. This is looking like number 3, but they're going to get the flag close to the base here. King Nick with the stop. Is anyone there to try and help out? No, it's not going to happen. Frosty gets the 3rd one in there. And just like that, they managed to just
head in Slays. Easier said than done, obviously, against a squad like Shopify, but end of the day, if they are going to go extremely negative, like we saw in game number 1, where they got outslayed by about 30%.
Is fine with that. Does manage to get flipped, though. Cherish goes in, tries to, well, he does actually stop that. Oh my word, gets a shot on Ryan from downtown.
Lexi and Shopify just have to get a couple more kills to secure this game and the series.
And this is a great place to hold here. A and C can make those spawns difficult. That's a wrap. Shopify Rebellion march forward in this tournament.
Are we about to see the final moments of Space Station's World Championship challenge?
And just like with FaZe, it would be a bitter end to the Halo Infinite career that we've seen from these Space Station members. Particularly, of course, Eco and Stella, like you said, reigning world champions. But it's pretty much the season they've had. This team just hasn't really clicked when they've needed to. And it looks like they are about to fall. Luminon now so close.
Dwindling on the edge. You said hands just about there. Well, Space Station Gaming are having their fingers stepped on now. It's Mufasa, it's Scar. Long live the king, they've been kings no longer. Losing C, capturing B. It's complete desperation here for Space Station Gaming, and the Europeans do not care. They're gonna send them packing.
He's done everything he possibly could here. They lose C because the spawn's starting to come through for TSM on the opposite side, but it's okay.
To give up C.
I mean, at this point, with the way that they're going. Oh my God, what a triple kill from Descendant. But it's still leading to TSM. Flipping A might be able to do it here. Removes the camo from play, but this is still Envy. Very close to winning this one out. Remember, they're up 2-1. They win this. That's it. It's over. TSM's tournament run. The team that eliminated FaZe Clan from the tournament could very well be going home here in elimination round 2. Is anyone going to be there to stop them? Druck gets in there, but no one's there. And instead, it's Envy who gets the 4-1 victory, 3-1 in the series, eliminating TSM and moving forward. The boys in blue march on.
Up to the shots from Sav, just going to give that kill. Formal slides down from the elbow to make sure he gets the trade. Now Legend in a dangerous position here for Cloud9. He is on your snipe ramp. Man with a lot to prove this event. And there's a good way to start it. Nice headshot onto Sav, rotating back from the elbow.
Two-man advantage as well, almost thread for Needle. Let's get into an early listening here without the game.
Optic can't round the corner, and Optic will be 3 dead. Sniper rifle down as well as Bound. Thrust away, snaps back. But the flag will be returned. C9 overextended. That was my concern. In that flag run, every his life. 11 deaths for Bound at the moment, but the 13 kills puts him in a positive scenario. And usually when Bound's going positive, good things happen for Optic Gaming with the work that he does. Legend cleans up, the kill onto Collect in the back of the base, and you can see that the spawns are coming in elsewhere. Look at this cheeky route coming in from Renegade. 4 dead for C9, and Renegade has threaded the needle.
In the words of T-Pain, big brainer pro gamer. Absolutely fantastic switch. You never see a full switch of the flag run route, but here it is, Renegade identifying what needed to be done.
Kills and the return to come in, but with 3 dead, and Boo Boo hitting headshots, C9 might be about to close this one out.
Look at this now, like you said, the kills are coming in. They're waiting for the return. Here it goes!
2-2. We are all tied up here, and Boo Boo is on your elbow with a sniper rifle in his hands. There's one. Formal going to challenge. Formal wins the challenge. That is such a vital kill. Abacy's job here is to just output damage and try and stop Optic Gaming. 3 dead for Optic.
2v1.
Flag is running. The support is here from Collect.
3v1.
And I'm pretty sure there's no one here to stop this apart from Formal. Cloud9 are going to take game 1 here. It's going to sneak this one away. Collect, I think, just has to let Boo Boo die in that situation.
Yes, he does.
Quite rightly so. He's going to play his life and keep this camo.
Let's see how he plays this. Like you say, he has to play this slow.
9-1. And that's going to force Optic now to move. Help is coming in. Gets the second one onto Bound. It's 3 dead for Renegade, and it is brilliant decision-making under pressure here from Collect. So many players would have fired the shots, tried to get a trade, but he knew the value of this power-up.
He also forces the split spawns. Look at this. They force the splits. They isolate 2 players in PD by perfectly pitching.
Okay, nade spikes Bound from the left. Yeah, nade that. Good job.
Yes. Nice spikes. 2 spikes. Another again.
Very weak spikes. Good shit.
And IV or something? Yeah, 1 piece I think.
There's a camo player about. Boo Boo goes into the sky using the force in every way possible to survive. Sam's going to challenge. Gets the trade on Formal. Camo down. The lead's still here for Cloud9. It's a 2-kill game.
Big double kill comes in, though. It's 3 dead for C9. Boo Boo Doo Boo, last player alive at 45-43. Takes to the skies one more time. And Legend to make it perfect, but he does not. Legend makes him pay. It's a 1-kill game.
Renegade, Formal, Bound, all pick up kills, and Cloud9 are falling apart.
In the lead by 2, Boo Boo Doo Boo is the last player alive yet again. It's a back-to-back 3 dead, and Optic Gaming is ready to close this one out. They're now only just 3 kills away.
If Cloud9 want to win a big series, they have to make big plays, but it's Formal. Who else but Formal, who gets the double kill, who pushes forward and drags Optic Gaming back into this series. The tunnel, kind of reading what the play was going to be from Cloud9. as they try to progress. Renegade finds 2. Now the player behind him, if he hit that, Optic an opening with an individual fight that goes his way.
Should be a win.
Past Boo Boo. Finds the kill on Boo Boo. Double man push again coming in from Cloud9 here on A. Bounce going to try and challenge. Boo Boo does have the repulse, but he doesn't have the chance to use it because Formal's looking over his bloody shoulder and saying, I've got you bound, you stay alive. Now he's trying to get re-engaged, find a kill onto Abbacy. The crystal denies him as Formal will pick up that kill, but Optic are back in this, ladies and gents. ANC still the hold, as Bound is still alive.
C9 is panicking, they are scrambling, and they are 3 dead yet again, and what they feared the most.
As Optic cross 200 points. Sam gets stuck. Bound finally has his spree ended. As Optic go into a lead, they have turned this game on its head as Cloud9 will be 3 dead.
It's an 80-point comeback here. No signs of slowing. 240 on the board.
Desperation from C9 in and around B. Sam wins a fight, but he'll get taken down. The triple cap is enough, and Optic stand tall once again on the main stage here at the Halo World Championship. Into Formal falling, and Cloud9 stood inside of this hill with this man top of the tower with a sniper rifle in his hands, and it's a fresh sniper rifle as well. So much ammo still to play with. Renegade getting away with his life is going to be big. Legend inside of that hill with a sniper rifle is going to be big, but Sab and Collect just when it felt like Optic. We're going to steal away the hill and make this interesting. C9 go huge. It gets me. All dead for Optic, but the point is secured. Bodies Renegade, but Renegade got away with that camo. Cannot find the connection onto Bound, but then turns the fight in his favor. Legend dealt with. Collect is going off.
This man has been unbelievable this tournament, and as we said, may have saved his best for last. 3 dead, 15 seconds left for C9.
Game 5 is calling once again. And Collect is going off in these final moments. 22 and 14 in this game. Sniper rifle still here, but Optic still breathing, and Optic still pushing. Can they get in the hill? No, they can't. It's a game 5. Once again here on the main stage, Cloud9 hold on. Optic are playing in around the tower, just making sure that if he does fire, there's going to be multiple angles.
Look at the patience
that can be fired upon him.
Are you kidding me?
But the patience is brilliant. The kills are stacking up. It should be 3 dead here for Optic.
Oh my.
Legend goes down. Renegade's last alive. Tries to use the Shroud to survive. But Sab is after him. Sab wants this kill.
Surgical. 4 dead. Beautifully done. One by one. The patience from Sab.
Oh!
Poking and prodding. 1 by 1. That is SWAT team precision coming in. Forfeiting almost no deaths. And they still lead here by 4.
Camo will fall as Formal will fall.
I think they're on A, bro. I think they're on A. How do you want to do this, guys? We can just hold for camo?
I was looking for shot. We'll keep tapping them. Punching this. Right here. There's a lot of damage out. Once we kill her,
and it's that man again, Renegade, Owl the Listening, who sits at 9 and 4.
When they were pushing, and there was no doubt.
Collect! You're next! A double kill comes in for Renegade as he grapples across and looks for more.
Where Optic Gaming icing up in the late game, and they extend their lead now to 10.
I think it's 12 and 4. 13 and 4! As another headshot's connecting. You got to be brave to challenge him at this point, and maybe a little bit stupid. It's a killing frenzy for Renegade in a game 5. It's 38-26.
Unbelievable. When the lights shine the brightest, he has shown up for this team time and time again this year. Renegade!
There's a reason he's Infinite's MVP. It's because it doesn't matter the situation, it doesn't matter the pressure. He knows how to win big games. Optic still playing it slow, still making sure that they don't give any opportunity to Cloud9 to pull off the impossible. But I mean, there's so much to talk about with this man's performance. When it matters most, he finds a way to win games. Formal will get it. Game 5 belongs to Optic. As The green wall continue their march towards Sunday.
I mean, it feels good. Obviously, we were playing sloppy that whole series, and like we knew it, but we just knew to just get through the series and we can focus on tomorrow. So I'm just happy we won. John just has games like that where I can literally do nothing and we can win the map. And he's the MVP for a reason. It's well-deserved, man. Like, dude, I don't know what else to say, man. That was insane.
Absolutely insane there, man. They put a lot of effort in this. And this was a tough battle, but the scores have been tallied. Are you ready to find out who the winner is? In third place, it's Solar Mars as Flood Spartan. Now, your 2025 Halo World Championship cosplay contest winner will either be Miss Booth or Jimmy. Give it up for your winner. It's Miss Booth Cosplay with the amazing Spartan Veil Copperhead. And of course, Jimmy, you come in second. This is so much detail. I know it was awesome putting this together, right?
It was the worst.
Talk to me, BR. What was the hardest thing about this cosplay?
The rhinestones took forever, one by one, every single one, and some of them are teeny, teeny, tiny.
Oh my God, they are so small, but the detail has came through to all of our contestants here on the main stage.
Enemy team.
Camo in his hands. Cherish being really annoying and obnoxious by using that oddball, throwing it off the map. Glory with a quick scope onto Ryan. 80 kills, by the way, for Glory in this game. And over a minute of time, but if you hit these shots, you might win yourself this game and put yourself in a great spot in this series. Glory is really doing everything he can for Luminon to keep them in this game. It is the slenderest of leads, but with 3 dead, Complexity might be finding that lead is a little bit more difficult. Shot coming up in 10 seconds. Mental's going to get that first pick, and Cherish will move in. All of a sudden, Slays are starting to go the way of Complexity, but Glory will 1, and Glory might get 2 as well, has been the difference maker for Luminon.
So quick, right? He just always feels like a second ahead of where he needs to be and just on the line and what could be their last Halo Infinite competitive match in 2025.
Jeez, it's Glory again, who gets that big double kill. Ryan Noob is last alive, trying to make a hero play onto B on the batteries. SLG is chasing him down. SLG gets the kill. SLG gets the reset, and that will secure the win for Luminon Gaming. Europe stands up and will continue into the elimination semi-finals. Complexity, we have to say goodbye.
3 times on this stage before, we've watched friends become enemies. But now, here in the Big Team Battle Bonanza 4 in-game extravaganza, we're gonna put them up against each other yet again and see who comes out on top. So without further ado, let's introduce our captains to the stage, Golden Boy and Walshy. Boys, yet again here for another Big Team Battle Bonanza. But man,
there we go.
There we go.
You guys ready for a Big Team Battle? Let's do this, baby! Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine. You're a 3-time champ. You own this stage, okay? I don't need to be here, okay? You're fine. You're a 3-time champ. You own this stage, okay? I don't need to be here, okay?
That's not true at all. I'm actually quite excited. Found out you might be playing today.
We'll see who team I'm on.
Oh.
But I won't say nothing just yet. But what I want to know is, when it comes down to this series here, you guys have been going at it time and time again.
Yeah.
Golden Boy, how did this start?
Well, you see, here's the deal. I'm a good person, right? I'm kind. I treat people with respect and love. I'm incredibly humble. And the thing that really grinds my gears is that this guy, who, you know, he's so successful in his career, has accomplished so much, decides to punch down on the little guy. Who's the little guy here? Decides to punch down on the little guy. Who's the little guy here who's been punched down by the likes of people like Dave Walsh, right? What a terrible, there it is, right there. That guy knows. Hands up. That guy knows.
No cheers, just cheers over there. Nothing going on here.
Silence, fool.
Walsh, you hear him talking, okay? You hear all this stuff going on, you know. This may be one of the greatest accolades that he have here over his shoulder.
The only.
But what does it mean? Like, we don't talk about the matches you won, but the belts you've lost, as Dan said earlier. How would it feel to get this on your podium with all the other trophies you've seen finally and to end this beef?
Here's the thing. People keep talking about, are you going to lose 4 times in a row? Nobody, and I mean nobody, beats me 4 times in a row.
Hey, he got a point.
Unless, like, you're straight ripping in 08.
He got a point.
Unless, like, you're straight ripping in 08. And
wait a minute, what are the
triggers down in 09 and, like, a handful of teams in 2011.
Yeah, sounds like
but nobody in 2025 beats me 4 times in a row.
All I'm going to say is this, all right? Look, he didn't even have to do a Money in the Bank match. He didn't have to do a Royal Rumble. He didn't have to do a Casino Gauntlet. How do you manage to get a shot at the title 4 freaking times?
Everyone here watches children's television. We don't know what you're talking about there.
Professional wrestling is live, damn it.
Okay. But hey, you know, Golden Boy, you called yourself the Galactic Superstar.
I am the World Universal Galactic Champion of the Galaxy.
Okay, that sounds like Thanos to me, but over here we got Captain Halo, okay? What would it mean? Our Captain Halo, okay? What would it mean? I already know you want to take this belt home, okay? You want to do it for all the Halo fans to make sure you're on top at the end, right, Walsh?
I don't care to take the belt home. I just care to take it away from him. I don't even care about that thing.
Okay, well, I just got to say one thing. I was told that my wife, who I love very much, said don't come home without the belt.
Oh, my God.
So, that means I have no other choice but to whoop your ass.
Hey, your wife is a serious woman, but without further ado, let's put up the belts, everybody. Put up the belts, okay? Put up what we're playing for. Because it's time to get down to this. We got to separate the beef. We got to get this thing cooking.
All I know is if I win this, I get to break myself of the curse of this big team battle match and the curse for Cynthia. Cynthia's on that too. Curse of this big team battle match and the curse for Cynthia. Cynthia's on that too.
Yo, are you guys ready to get this big team battle bonanza started, everybody? I think it's time to finally settle this. Gentlemen, take your seats. It's time to get this match going. Lottie, can you sort through all of this chaos?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of could have watched that for another hour, honestly. It's a really good question. My other question is how much weight is there gonna be on our VIPs too? Because we actually had our VIPs chosen by Golden Boy and Walshy yesterday, and they're actually Jocelyn and Mrs. Jocelyn. They're going to be on either side of the stage against each other. There's some rivalry happening here in partnerships.
Are you trying to tell me that this is not only dividing green rooms, it's now made its way into households, husband versus wife? This series could not get any bigger.
Correct, and I'm not going to lie to you either. I mean, Golden Boy and Walshy, they practically are a married couple themselves too, so it really is all on the line in terms of relationships.
You look at that picture, you look at those videos, you look at those shots, it's like, it's a love-hate relationship, right, between the two.
We also do actually have a head-to-head for Golden Boy and Walshy. Not that we needed any kind of understanding of maybe where these two are at skill level-wise. I think Walshy has quite the decorated career. However, in our BTP extravaganza, the championships, just in general, pretty collected on one side of this one, which is Walshy, but the BTB wins. This is what we're playing, folks, and Golden Boy right now, statistics out the window because he wins them every time.
I don't know, as far as I'm concerned, Golden Boy's winning 2 of those 3 categories. So that's the best of 3 is going GB's way.
It certainly is. The stolen cakes, yes. Again, fat jokes coming from Walshy to kick things off. You know, previously in the season, it was terrible. Look what it's done to Golden Boy. He's the skinniest we've ever seen him. And just to note, it really did get under his skin that many years ago that belt has got bigger for him. to say the least. And when he puts it around that waist, it practically falls off, but can it fall into the wrong hands?
Well, my question is although he has slimmed down, has the belt only gotten heavier and heavier? And this series is massive for GB.
The weight that the belt holds.
Heavy is the waist that holds the belt.
A little bit too much. But I think that, you know, Walshy just wants to take it away from him. And it is... I've been to Alex's house. I've been to Golden Boy's house. That belt is on a pedestal. Yeah,
famous friends.
Famous friends. I'm friends with Golden Boy. But literally, it is on a mantelpiece. He worships that thing. There is candles around it. It would devastate him. His wife is going to leave him if he doesn't bring it back. There is more on the line for Golden Boy than there is for Walshy. Walshy has nothing to lose at this point. He's already lost 3 times. What does one more loss really do to him?
I don't think you know Dave Walsh that well.
Yeah,
if you say that one more is too many. Too many.
Weapons are hot.
The shields are up. They are definitely hot. One thing I will note, it is the original bandit being used, not the Evo bandit. How's that going to play for the pro players after playing on the main stage with the Evo bandit all this time? Only time will tell, but Dave's already gone down. How's the headspace? You know, you go, only deaths are not good for Dave Walsh.
Also, burning camo, just may I add. And Dave Walsh has something to say about that when it comes to our pro players casting in-game himself.
Well, GB made a little bit of a decision there. He was like, I like the look of this Warthog. Then he decided he didn't like the look of this Warthog. Maybe it was a tactical reposition there. Just moving that thing a couple of inches to defend the base a little bit more.
Well, I know GB actually doesn't hold a license in real life, and maybe he's starting to fear that the laws may be stacked against him. We spoke about how important vehicles are going to be. Goofy's on the Warthog.
And we've already got a 1-0 lead for Team Walsh out of nowhere. Where did that flag get put in? By the way, off screen, suddenly...
Goofy really is a pleasure to watch. One of those players that plays inside the line, so difficult to deal with.
I mean, it's an interesting strategy here from Golden Boy into the Pelican. Are you much of a Pelican gunner? Or do you prefer to... Are you a pilot? I
think it's actually quite apropos that GB is passenger princess.
Oh, where you going?
And that is an unintentional evacuation.
That is what you typically see from GB in the Ubers as well.
What evacuation?
That is what you typically see from GB in the Ubers as well. Shots going down though. Dave Walsh putting down some more damage. That's exactly what you expect to see from the veteran.
I'll tell you what, the flag has been pulled on the side of Walsh, and it is moving.
It's 2-0, by the way.
All of a sudden, where are these flags going?
I don't know where these flags are going, but we're doing our best to keep you up to date. Walsh has got a little smile on his face, and understandably so. 2 up already.
I mean, this could be a very quick game for what I've seen so far. I mean, this could be a good chance, actually, to jump again.
We gonna win. Bodies here. I'm watching US. I'm watching.
Everyone outside, a vehicle on outside. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna truck for it.
Let's go. I can see it. Nice. Watch your west. Watch out.
Nice one.
Come on me.
Nice. I'll go left. Yeah.
Very left.
Baby.
Great cap.
Well, it's going to be a 3-0 victory for David Walsh.
There's complaints. There's complaints to the admin from Golden Boy, I will say. Was there a technical error in there? Something that wasn't maybe addressed early? Can he even hear anything?
He's fuming.
Or is he just making things up?
He's uncomfortable.
He's reminiscing.
Was there a technical error in there? Something that wasn't maybe addressed early? Can he even hear anything?
He's fuming.
Or is he just making things up?
He's uncomfortable.
He's remonstrating with the referees, and he's looking for a decision. You sometimes have to play the whistle.
Walsh is asking, I don't read lips, and they're not moving, but he's certainly saying to me with a face, what happened? GB, what happened? Is the game over? Did the game even begin?
I will say, you don't want to get ahead of yourself on the main stage. Shows we had the privilege of sharing the main stage once in a similar show match.
We did.
My team went 1-0 up, and we absolutely demolished you in game 1. I thought we were clear. And
Sam, what is going on?
Headsets off. This is the first ever live conversation with League Ops.
He's about to drop a pipe.
GB, let us know what happened. What's going on, buddy? We can lip read over here. What's happening?
He's definitely upset.
He is. Oh, hold on now. Half the team wasn't even moving.
Recount. Was your mouse and keyboard not working? Because I saw you had 0 kills, so it makes sense it wasn't working at all.
No, honestly, perfectly fair. We did not have our players in the game, Dave.
You hearing these excuses right over here?
It's not an excuse if it's facts. It's not an excuse if it's facts. okay? You got like half of Europe on your team right now. What the hell?
Just because we're a well-oiled machine that's just running flags, grabbing pelicans or whatever.
That's quite unwell over here. I don't know if I'm actually able to continue with you three. I'm quite unwell. It's let's have a look at the stats, shall we? Because obviously utility usage, it's really important. The nade throws, it's honestly up with Golden Boy. That is pretty great, but the hits is where it really matters the most, and hit self as well. Now we understand where those stats really lie, and it's important to understand the details in those numbers rather than just the bigger picture.
Well, it's the pictures that I'm looking at there as well. This Walshy with his hat in his hand, but as a matter of fact, he's one to the good in this series. As a matter of fact, it should be GB hanging his head in shame and a hat in his hand.
And these, of course, are completely real stats that have been happening.
I would never lie.
No,
yeah, they're actually drawn directly from the API of the game.
Yeah, of course. I'm very, you know, set on my statistics.
We're a well-oiled machine that's just running flags, grabbing pelicans or whatever the vehicle's name is, and
Unbelievable.
We're ready for this.
Unbelievable. The one time in your life that you do something of significance. Unreal.
The one thing, I've had 4 significant things today.
To be fair, you are a dad, so it's pretty awesome. In any case, it's all good, everyone. Don't worry. We will regroup.
All right. There you've heard it. They will regroup. They will regain. But
bomb victory.
Well, I've heard that real life Spartan has a 42% higher accuracy rate when the word voice is used in chat. I don't know why. Again, I can only speculate, but we've only got the statistics we can go off from last time.
Love those stats, Dan. Dan, the stat man.
You're welcome.
Take a look on our screens at real life Spartan, putting down some serious aerial damage. Changing weapons all the time, flipping from seat to seat. Needs maybe another gunner in there. Needs some more support.
I will say the kill feed has just been all blue, and just when I think there might be a kill going the way of Golden Boy, it's a pink.
He's doing everything he can while in the death screen to be a part of this game at the moment. Monza, Unishek, who's also on this stage, by the way, who's a little bit of a big team battle fanatic, contributing heavily. This is an interesting POV to watch.
Made a payday from him just for mentioning that.
I will say Reds now in the kill feed. Here we go. Golden Boy's team starting to fight back. Let's see what Clutch can do. Mouse and keyboard supremacy. He is sworn by it. He also told me he packed his A game for BTB. Let's see it put to use.
He does have a 67% accuracy rating for that first shot, but 100% rating of blaming lag when it's offline. But now we're on LAN, so there's no excuses here for Clutch, all right? And I'm expecting big things. He's been talking a big game. And they're 2-0 up. Out of nowhere, another bomb has been planted. Just like that, we are 1 bomb away from Walshy taking the big team battle bonanza and ripping the belt away from Golden Boy.
I'm warming the lungs up. I'm ready to announce.
And no excuses here for Clutch, all right? And I'm expecting big things. He's been talking a big game. And they're 2-0 up. Out of nowhere, another bomb has been planted. Just like that, we are 1 bomb away from Walshy taking the big team battle bonanza and ripping the belt away from Golden Boy.
I'm warming the lungs up. I'm ready to announce and new big team bonanza champion. Probably should just make sure I can say it before I have to announce it.
It's a good thing you're warming it up.
It's a tough one.
We could have been saying the reigning defending champion, but really this title defense has been weak. Clutch is just cutting down. Clutch is just cutting down players left and right, spotting out camouflage players, throwing down some sizzle sticks, and it's been a long time since I've been able to say that.
Feels bloody good to say it though, doesn't it? But who's been planting these bombs? That's what I want to know. They've been going under the radar so much that we haven't even caught them from the observers. That's how impressive it's been from Walshy's team. Just like the flags, may I add. Are they even going in? Are the conspiracy theories start?
We can only speculate. We can only speculate.
Ubernick in pure defense mode now, it would seem. Making sure he denies any bomb planting now, starting to get serious.
I think these players are starting to realize the stakes that are at play. We're 1 bomb plant away from GB losing a belt, a wife, and a home.
Wow, that's a lot to lose in one evening, isn't it, on a Saturday? World Championships, and I feel for GB, but...
Oh, here we go!
Golden Boy 0 kills,
We've
by the way.
hacked into the mainframe.
Oh no, oh no.
0 in 6 for Golden Boy.
Oh, bless him.
He has attempted to run 54 bombs and has just not succeeded in any of them.
And on ball, 10 and 6 though. Pro players on this side there. Guy Blaze also with a donor to his name too. And he really wanted to get in on this action, by the way, Guy Blaze. I'm looking for a bit of a turnaround here from you, Blaze. Come on, let's see what you got.
One thing I will say was an interesting.
Of course, it is. Yeah.
Feel free to use that as a humble play-by-play.
As a humble color commentator, I can confirm that is definitely the word is being used.
As the humble host here, Walshy is gonna probably win this.
I mean, it's a strong prediction. You can only speculate. You can only speculate, but this has been upset city here in Seattle. And even though it's a 2-0 lead, even though he's 1-0 down, GB's been in this position before, remember, where it felt like it was all over. Well, it felt like Walsh was about to walk away with things. He's got to go back to that. He's got to summon on that energy.
He's got to dig deep here, does GB. Ubernick sitting up top of the perch, but sometimes it's all about knocking down your rivals. The bomb plant position is safe for now, but they've given themselves so much to do here as Team GB.
Kind of just waiting to see what short weapon slice someone's face off. Come on, Walshy.
I will say Walshy has averaged 1.3 betrayals per game, but he did say they deserve to die. So, I mean, that's kind of the character that GoldenBoy was saying Walshy has been. Just one of those evil villains amongst our ranks here at the Halo World Championship.
I think Dave Walsh has just worked out actually here. Do you feel like maybe, you know, Team GoldenBoy at the moment is spending a little bit too much time in the half spaces?
They are definitely on the back foot right now, or as Clutch likes to say, the back heels. The back heels. And they are very much defending their bomb area. They do not want that final plan to happen, but, you know, there's only going to be 7 minutes left here. You need to have someone going on the offensive, otherwise you're just going to fall victim to a 2-0 slumping loss.
Here it is, Barcode then playing in that inverted fullback role, taking space in the sky.
Let's get the energy up. Let's get this shit. I love that. I love that. I love that. Get in. Get in. Good driving.
It is an aerial assault on the bomb plant spot thing. Damn.
It definitely is. I love the approach. Is it going to pan out? Is it going to work out? It looks like the defensive work from GoldenBoy is right here, right now.
Hold on, did you just see that? That peer from GoldenBoy. Did you just see the peer from GoldenBoy on Barcode, by the way, in the reload, and we had a cheer from the audience.
GB spotting the hammer, and you know he's licking his lips. He wants to get his hands on it. He can dictate the way this series plays out. He just needs a big game weapon. He's
big team battle. But all I will say is by being aggressive, Walshy still holds a 2-0 lead.
Hold up a minute, it's 2-1. We have been here before, ladies and gentlemen. GB has found something.
Something to cling on to, something to hold on to. And it was interesting to see as well for GB. There was a sniper rifle on the floor, and he opted to walk by it, leaving it for a teammate.
You know what I'm clinging on to, though? I'm clinging on to the percentages that Dan is pulling out of his...
Leaving it for a teammate.
You know what I'm clinging on to, though? I'm clinging on to the percentages that Dan is pulling out of his arsenal. And I will say it's incredible. I want to know the percentage chance here that you're thinking GB has to try and take not only tying things up, a lead maybe.
I will say, statistically...
Hold the phone down.
Wait a minute.
Screw the stats.
Hold on a minute. Team GB are making a play onto the bomb arming area.
They're laying siege to the opposition base, but do they have enough? Is there something there to build on?
What's in the arsenal, Dan? Percentage-wise.
Gyökeres.
Is there something there to build on?
What's in the arsenal, Dan? Percentage-wise.
Gyökeres. He's the... Oh, wait, no, sorry. We're talking about this Arsenal, I will say. Yeah, GoldenBoy has a high percentage chance of entering fights they cannot win, but a 67% chance of making a stupid decision, which is pretty good, pretty high.
Thank you for those.
Speaking of the Gunners, here is Hidden Experience. And he was touted to be the difference maker. Big money signing onto this team. And he goes down, but he's already having such a massive influence. Walshy answering back with a double kill.
I will say Hidden Experience did forget his controller and is playing with a temporary substitute. Has that been the reason why Team GB has been failing thus far?
Really can get to you if you're not having, you know, the right equipment. It's so important to have a spare in the back. If you're coming into this, it's a championship, guys. Come on.
You imagine turning up without your boots?
Yeah.
Terrible situation to put yourself and the team in. GoldenBoy doing what he does best right now, which is sitting in a stationary position on the map. But they've got to start looking at the clock because we're getting down to the nitty-gritty with half of Europe.
This is looking a little bit, you know, scary now for Team GB, who really did start to kind of get some heat here. I think they're just finding their footing a little bit. I will say though, they're going to need to make a move. 3 minutes in BTV is not a lot of time. It's going to be tough. Wait,
it's
hold
the hammer
on.
again.
An overkill for Ubernick.
Ubernick who clears out the bomb arming area spot.
with the hammer once more. The influence that that thing has had through big team battle history cannot be understated.
Has to hold that spike. We can see Golden Boy also trying to bring the bomb to the other base and sadly failing very miserably as Golden Ball falls to his death as we switch over to his POV yet again.
The perfect switch of a POV, and you can see Ubanik just trying to deal with this with the help of the repulsor. Send the bomb back from whence it came, back to Mordor. It's so heavy, but he finally might get. Whoa! Off it goes.
Hold the phone. It is tied up at 2-2. Even though we are focusing on one area of bomb arm activity, it's multi-bomb, Dan. Like you explained so brilliantly earlier.
Of course, as we know, multiple bombs on the map, and Golden Boy's team now have been able to sneak it into the base with 2 minutes remaining. Perhaps momentum in
this in a sweep. Well, now the conversation has certainly changed, and the insults have had to be adapted, especially from the voice of this man.
Fuel rod out. Bandit switch to them, all reliable, but Walshy goes down.
Walshy does have a 53% accuracy rate when no one's looking at him, but only a 3% accuracy rate when someone's actually shooting back, so struggling at the moment in the team.
Real life Spartan from on high. Only the Bandit to play with, though, so that's not going to be able to do enough damage. So perhaps he is just playing lookout for the moment as he falls all the way to the floor. But he decides he's going to go right back to safety because it's nice and peaceful up there. Oh, look at this moment. Hang on a second.
Gets the stick. The bomb is coming.
He decides he's going to go right back to safety because it's nice and peaceful up there. Oh, look at this moment. Hang on a second.
Gets the stick. The bomb is coming in, though. It's Team GB who are having to defend desperately for their lives, maybe for the career. Scoob gets an overkill. Scoob gets a kill-tacular, and they are going wild inside the base.
Scoob keeps on shutting them down. He's not finished just yet. Kilimanjaro for Scoobmeister.
Unbelievable what we're witnessing on our screens. We've seen nothing like it since the last big team battle bonanza when Ubernick was in the tank. But now it's an aerial assault as there needs to be 35 seconds of defensive work here. Otherwise, Walshy can win this belt.
And it really is Kilimanjaro that he has to climb right now, GB, to get back.
Meister trying to drag his team to victory, but somehow, some way, Team GB survive.
Is there time for one last siege? Is there time for one last brilliant piece of brilliance? Or are we going to go into overtime? It looks like that will be the case. Or will we find out from League Ops exactly what actually happens in this situation? That's probably the better way.
Yeah, how much power do we have as commentators? Like, you know, do we just give that win to Golden Boy because of the comeback and then it sends us to a map 3? Yeah. What do the admins decide here? We'll have to wait and find out.
I decide. I get to decide.
You get to decide.
I get to decide. I have all the power over here. This is my office after all. And we're after work hours. So what's going to happen is that was the tiebreaker. We're going to the map 3.
We're going to map 3. Wow.
Why not?
Okay, the comeback.
We have 3 of maps by the power of CTF. It's going to be happening.
I think the way it works is actually on away goals. It's GB with the bomb plants managing to get those 2.
So it's Pens. We're going to Pens.
That's the way it works.
Right, you know.
All right, we're going to Pens. And it's going to be CTF, of course.
Also, there has to be some sort of advantage for holding the title, right? You can't just otherwise.
This team digs deep. You see the just how hard my team fought for that win, guys. This is a team worth cheering for, not those bums over there. Absolute trash, hot garbage.
His team digs deep because they're just ratting at the top of the base. Has Uber Nick just sitting up there with a hammer getting overkills.
Oh, Dave, are you making excuses,
when I played Halo competitively, a Kilimanjaro was enough to get a bomb arm or a Black Cat, but I guess apparently these Black Cat, but I guess apparently these days in 2025, doesn't matter. Scoobmeister got it.
Complaining, everybody.
Didn't matter.
Dios mío, it's so sad. Oh no, look at him cry with your old 40-year-old man tears. Yes, look at you.
And of course,
Please.
GB was speaking European there.
Yeah. See what I have to deal with here? The feats that we have to go through just to get a W on these maps.
Yeah, it's the same here, you know. You guys could just keel over and die. That'd be better.
Oh.
I'm okay with that.
Wow,
I'm trying to protect my marriage over here.
Well, I'm trying to
You already have a child. I need something, okay? Help me out. Help a brother out.
All I know is that we got this next CTF Golden Boy, so as long as you get 1 kill, you're going to do better than you did during the first game. So
yeah, that's true. I had 5. 5, we will count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, we will count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. F you. Okay, how about that? All right, how about that, Dave?
Tone is changing. What he meant there is flag you. I will be taking on it in this next game and winning the capture the flag.
That's it.
That was the translation for half of
yeah,
Europe.
it doesn't matter what continent you're on. We all understood that one. for sure.
Sometimes in Ireland, we use the word feck as a replacement. I think that's an apt time to use it there.
Yeah, I think it is. I will say the comeback is on. Listen, tiebreaker, right bank.
Keep it humble. Power weapon control we know is very important. We've seen what the grab hammer can do in these games. Are we going to see more defensive work from Ubernick? Are we going to see more turret action from Scoobmeister? Who is going to bring the action and bring the noise as we get into the final game that somehow Golden Boy is still alive in this series despite it being a draw? I don't know, but here we are.
The criticism lay at the feet of GB that perhaps Ubernick was parking the bus and Scoobmeister, despite the Kilimanjaro, could not get the job done. We spoke about having a siege mentality. Well, Ubernick took that one personally.
It's so personal up there, guys. It really is getting incredibly personal, and GB is feeling it. He had a text from his wife that said, you either get this belt or you're on the streets. And really, it all comes down to that. It's his home, it's his belt, it's his wife, all on the line.
Well, Ubernick started this one off well, as he always does. GB doing more acrobatics and showing more flexibility than I've ever seen from him in real life.
You can't park there,
lands on his feet.
You can't park there,
lands on his feet.
Here comes the aerial onslaught once more. Scoobmeister back in the vehicle, he calls home. And of course, the Banshee now putting down a lot of pressure. They've maybe, perhaps, found a counter to Scoobmeister.
SLG is in the Banshee as well. Man knows his way around big team battle better than most. I will say this thing is looking a little bit worse for wear though, gentlemen, and it looks like we might be having to land very quickly.
More stats coming in. Hidden Xperia with a 67% rate of... More stats coming in. Hidden Xperia with a 67% rate of finding power weapons, but a 33% rate of trying to find his controller that he left back at the hotel room. Still looking for it. Can't find it. Is it going to help if maybe someone turns up? He did provide a room key to one of his friends.
Good old friends, eh? Making sure he gets to the room. Life. Yeah.
Life.
It really is. It's the answer to everything, to be perfectly honest with you. I will say, though, I do have an answer to a potential kind of, you know, counter for Scoobmeister, and that's Accelerate. Actually, I haven't spoken about him yet. He's an incredible BTB player. Accelerate is the top of the creme de la creme when it comes to BTB. So I'm hoping that he can actually step up for his team as well, because Golden Boy is certainly going to need it. It's all coming down to this map.
I think it's only right we jump into a listening.
Oh yeah, of course.
I think it's right that we jump into a listening. Let's see what Walsh is saying to the squad right now as we go down to this deciding thriller of a.
You guys need flag touch weak.
I need help on flag. I need help on flag.
Flag straight right here.
Flag already.
Get the Bravo if you can.
I'm trying to one. Take it in the sky. Take it in.
Nice.
Flag is coming. Oh my god. Let's go.
David Walsh is on fire right now, picking up kill after kill. Now he's putting damage onto the vehicles who dare to cross his path.
Dave Walsh is on fire, and Team GB is terrified as he continues to drive his team forward, desperately wanting to win this game, already with one cap to the good.
We've already seen this happen, though, with Team Walsh taking a lead, and then Golden Boy...
There was another flag moving, if I did see that correctly, and to quote my good friend Andy Dadinsky, who's busy on this stage right now, it looked like the Hog is here, the Hog is here. There was a Hog ready to escort that flag back to base.
Like trying to do his best to stop that flag, but now another flag moving.
And it's Bravo with the flag.
Oh, just absolute cinema at the moment. This looks like surely a guaranteed cap at this point. And Walshy straight back in, but we did see a flag go in for Golden Boy. Looks like it's going to be 2-1 unless there's anyone to stop here. A little fumble from Bravo, but he's going to deliver it amidst the Shroud screen.
Pandemonium here on the main stage. This thing goes back and forth.
Shroud screen.
Pandemonium here on the main stage. This thing goes back and forth, but it's Walshy holding that slender lead.
Life.
Life. It sometimes comes at you fast, and this game has almost came too quickly for GB.
Now remember, Golden Boy's team have to win this game if they want to win this series. And you might be thinking, well, how does Golden Boy win the series if it's tied 1-1? Well, just like the Ryder Cup, you know you get the home advantage, especially if you are the reigning champion. And we know Golden Boy has things against Europeans at the moment, and so we've been speculating. So there is still a big chance for Team GB to take this one away.
I mean, looking at the score as well, we can only speculate, really, that this is a 2-1 lead for Team Walshy. Golden Boy still in this game, still fighting, still trying to give it everything to take that belt home. Walshy will be taken down by a Wraith. It does happen.
That speculation would lead you to believe.
He falls down. You can see him immediately giving the communication to his team. This Wraith is going to head off the map, but Ubernick takes somebody with him as well. Trades all around.
That's a win condition right there.
I will say a new record has been set by Walshy with an average rating of 114 crouches per minute so far, actually topping the amount he was able to do last time.
Some may say his knees, they're weak and unusable at this point. This could be another win condition for the side of Golden Boy.
Or maybe they've never been as good as they currently are with that amount of crouching, honestly. New life breathing into Walshy after the success rate.
Numinik did pick up the kill onto SLG, so we'll have to see where that flag goes. Honestly, with so many POVs to watch, I genuinely have no idea what happened.
Huge win for Unicek there up against Ubernick. They'll be talking about that, no doubt, later on Sunday night.
And for years to come.
Years to come as well is right, but still 2-1 on the scoreboard. Where has that flag gotten to?
Now, of course, Team Walshy can just play defense now for an entire 8 minutes and 45 seconds if they would like to, but you know, it's not really a great strategy, as we've seen.
Out to on BTB. I'm not sure if the GA does actually consistently play into a BTB battle, but Unicek will enter the Pelican here with the flag. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Oh, wait.
Look at this route.
This is an incredible
This could be the winning flag.
Taking no damage. Walshy had the shock rifle, but was not able to do very little with it.
As a humble caller, I will allow my play-by-plays to talk over this moment.
Accelerate then. Into the final moments. What's happened?
Believe it, of all people!
The Pelican comes back around. But is it too little too late? He slams out, gets it in. It's 2-2. We're all tied up
and
here,
I told you Accelerate would be coming through for Team Golden Boy. I told you he is so good at BTB. What is left in the tank? We have I told you Accelerate would be coming through for Team Golden Boy. I told you he is so good at BTB. What is left in the tank? We have a game, folks. This is absolute cinema. Life.
That flag is close, though. It's going in. It's going in, Sean.
Hold on a second. Walshy looking for an immediate reply here. It's Oath. Accolades such as Lonnie Van Praag's friend. The flag goes in, and Team Walsh take victory.
After 10 long, horrible years for Team Walshy, he finally gets his revenge at the 4th time of asking. And I think I see tears on the stage from Golden Boy. But what a moment that is. And of course, embracing Oath, who puts that final flag in.
And there she is, my friend, on the stage, has the last say, objective, efficiency. It's always going to be king or queen. And Walshy, he's going to feel absolutely elated after that one.
I think GB's already tweeting.
I think Walshy's going to be happy. I said to Clutch before, if you don't win this thing, don't expect to come back up here. And he has won it. So everybody contributing finally to bringing down Golden Boy a peg or two. It's been years of GB nonsense.
A decade.
And finally, David Walsh, as we alluded to, as we can only talk about in the build-up, has had the last laugh.
Oh, here he is. Glory. Oh, here he is. Glory. Absolute glory. He's probably so happy right now because it was the final one here for BTB. This bonanza has been going on far too long. They've had far too much spotlight. But there we go. The belt is his. It's in his hands, folks. And it fits him perfectly. He knows exactly what he was doing on that main stage with the team he was doing it with. Let's hear right now from the champ himself with Blaze. It's over to you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, get loud for Team Walshy!
Sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, get loud for Team Walshy! They deserve that one. You know, even though game 2 was a tie, in game 3, you guys really did that with Walsh. How does it feel to finally win the big team battle bonanza in game 4 extravaganza?
It feels a little better, I thought. For a while, I've been shaking this one off, but it's been a cloud over me, and you know, feels pretty good. And although Golden Boy didn't win the big team battle bonanza, he might be able to win the cosplay contest since he was trying to pretend to be a Halo Pro this weekend, so.
I'm sorry.
Since he was trying to pretend to be a Halo Pro this weekend, so.
I'm sorry. What? Can't hear you. I'm sorry. What are you saying?
I said, since you couldn't.
Oh, no, it doesn't work that time. It doesn't matter.
Now, when it comes down to this rivalry, it is something that we have seen time and time again. How does it feel to be able to take that, put that on your trophy mantle, and text GB every day with a picture of that?
Yeah, because that's had some cobwebs for a while.
Hey, you know, I don't know if I have room in my luggage, so I might just leave it at the hotel or something. We'll see. I don't know.
Golden Boy, how did you feel? Come on, come to the front, man.
Hello.
You know, after 3 renditions, you know, you didn't finally, come on, everybody up here to the front. It was a crazy battle out there, but when it comes down to it, you know, I know it sucks to have the belt leaving you, okay? But do you have anything nice to say about Walshy?
Oh, I mean, tons, you know? His gray hair really has a nice white hue to it. He's wrinkled well over the years.
He's aged well, everybody, okay? That's well. Captain Halo.
He's aged well. And you know what? Damn good co-commentator. So thank you for that, buddy.
All right. Everybody, this has been a battle like no other on the main stage as we get all our contestants who are over there on the feature stations to do that. The rest of Team Walshy joins them up here. But can we get one more big cheer for Team Walshy on the main stage, everybody? He has finally done it. Gee, I'm sorry to hit that snipe on the last flag. This has really been one a big team battle bonanza. We got everybody. This has really been one a big team battle bonanza. We got everybody on the stage. This has been awesome. Let's get some photos, all right? Lottie, take this over, okay? We got to get orchestrated up here. It's a lot of faces.
Love an orchestra, love an orchestrate, and I love a big win on BTB.